Hey guys, this is Newbin Prince and I'm here to share with you guys a few tips on how to make a successful YouTube video. The first thing you have to do is to think about what topic or subject area you want to do your video on. Whatever you love to do, I don't know, it could be making a tutorial to how to do something, or it could be in politics, religion, you name it. Whatever your passion is all about, then you're going to center it around that video. Then you have to create yourself also a wonderful title, so at least it can be that one can catch someone's attention, because that's all you need. You need your audience. And the next thing, make sure also that you choose very interested keywords as well, because if it's not keyword rich as well, then you might have lost along the millions of other videos which are out there on YouTube. And the next thing you have to pay attention to as well is not to use any form of music which are not necessarily yours, because YouTube comes down heavily upon any kind of music which are not necessarily ours. So you want to stay away from music which are not necessarily your own rights, because I mean, you don't want to be paying penalty for nothing which you never know of. So make sure if you're going to use any sort of music inside a video, it could be royalty free music, or any, maybe you got a friend who can probably do your piece of music as well, that you can add that into your music so you can have a beautiful transition within your video as well. And the next thing you can look at as well is to make sure you use a beautiful thumbnail, because with a beautiful image or picture, that helps, you know, to draw the attention of, you know, people who are on YouTube as well. And make sure not to use misleading thumbnails or image, because let's say for example you do a video maybe how to cook, maybe, you know, chicken, you don't put something about a car, because that's not relevant. So make sure the thumbnail or the image that you're using in that video is quite relevant to the information. And the next thing you have to look at as well to make a wonderful video for your own self is to be natural, just be yourself. You know, it's not about trying to be very robotic in your video or try to be someone else. Just be yourself. If you're geek, just be the geek. And if you're somebody like to give jokes, hey, do your thing, you know. So don't come and pretend or get nervous, or, you know, just come with this mask on. Just be the type of person that you are. The same person you are with your friends or your families, or maybe you're at school or at work. Hey, same thing you bring on YouTube, you know what I mean? Because whenever your friends and family come and see you, then say, hey, that's my uncle, that's my cousin, that's my sister. They realize who you are. But if it was to portray another image or another illusion of who you are, then they themselves could never even relate to you. So you want to have yourself to be very, very personalized. Don't become someone else because you want to make a name for yourself on YouTube. Just become the natural person that you are. And that itself can literally cut you above the many different thousands of people who are trying to emulate or be someone else, maybe here on YouTube or maybe out into the bigger world as well. So make sure you bring vibrance, make sure you bring a positive energy, make sure you bring like information so people can really be interested into your topic or your subject area or anything that you have to present. Make sure they're going to be engaging, and make sure as well that you make sure that your video length is pretty much between 2 to 5 minutes. Anything over that, you're gonna lose your audience, because these days it appears that we're becoming like zombies. Our time span is very limited and short at this minute. So make sure it's very short and spicy. And maybe if you have anything interested to say and it might be a long one, you can make that into part 1, part 2 series, you know. So just to make it spicy and keep it flowing, you just keep everything very tidy for that purpose. And so the next thing as well, try to be very socializable here on YouTube. You know what I mean? You can touch on other people who the video you're making, like the topic or whatever it is. You can comment on other people, you know what I mean, videos or whatever they have as well that related to yours. And, you know, share the love, and, you know what I mean, you don't want to be like isolated all by yourself, you know. So you find this is a place where everybody come and, you know, be themselves and hang out and make new friends. And, you know what I mean, you could collaborate later on in your career here on YouTube. Who knows? You know, you can meet like interested people as well, maybe in different areas that you'll never know you're gonna meet. So hey, just don't become very alien here. Just, you know, be sociable, because that's what YouTube is all about. You know, you hook up with people, people hook up with you, you have a good energy, people wanna vibe with you, you know. So hey, this is how it works here. So these are my few tips on how to make a video. And also please Always remember, people gonna comment on a video. It may not be something that you like, but hey, if you don't want to get into any rumble, you can just like leave the comments or let it stay, or you can delete it. But you don't have to get into any hot waters with anyone, because everybody gonna have their own opinions about how you look and how you sound and everything. So don't worry too much about all of those, because you cannot stop it. How you are, you cannot change that because 10 people say you sound this way, or one say you look certain way, or whatever. You're gonna have these people they call trolls. They gonna come and say dumb, stupid stuff sometimes, because they have nothing good to do to contribute to the water populace out there. So they're gonna try to stop what you're doing. But hey, never let that stop you or dim up your light or have you say, no, I cannot do it. If you got something to say to the water populace out there, YouTube is a very positive platform that you can use to bring your message as well. You can be, you can be anything you want here on YouTube. So don't let it stop you. Don't let the negativity stop you. Just use it to strengthen you and keep your focus going. These are my few tips and this one. So feel free to thumb this video up, and also feel free also to press that subscription button as well. And also feel free also to share this information as well. Thank you very much. Peace.